Tynesville. The kid created his own work, but his parents stopped him from competing as the judge was Tom's wife. Winning might spark rumors. Meanwhile, a CNN artist's vanity caused the child to disappear from his parents' view. Tynesville, the fair's over, but the child is missing. At home, Mom assumes he's just mad when a kidnapper calls, sending the message to Tom's inbox. "I've got you, son." "Oh no, I want 2 million. Wait, make that 5 million. No org, no new ledgers, frankly. Call cops or press. Your son's done." The wife wanted to call police, but Tom stopped her and contacted his trusted federal agent. Before long, agents disguised as workers to sneak into Tom's mansion. Meanwhile, Tom prepped a fancy napkin for Agent Black, and they set a decoy to rescue CNN. Tom starts to wonder, how could the kidnapper only want 2 million with his current net worth? "Maybe they're just smart, looking to keep it simple," the agent replies. Tom thinks they are not calling the cops because they are suspicious. It could be linked to that strike incident where Brown got busted for bribery. Brown betrayed Tom, but agents found no evidence. Agent Black is investigating Tom. Tom thinks Brown might be out for revenge because he's stuck in jail. Through Katie, he learns that Agent Black has handled 17 kidnappings, saving 7 poor souls. The phone rings, and Agent Black instructs Tom to stretch it out, trying to get their son on the line. But when the call connects, it's just Tom's secretary. What a false alarm. On the kidnapper's side, 5 men. Kind-hearted little cow treats the boy's wounds and buys him snacks. He tries to comfort the kid. "Don't be scared. Just give us the ransom, and you can go home." But his buddy chimes in, telling him that Kyle's kindness is pointless since the boss never intended to let the kid live anyway. Tom confesses to Agent Black that he did bribe people, but hey, he was just trying to survive. To keep his company afloat, he had to cozy up to bureaucratic bullies like Brown. Agent Black takes him to see Brown in jail, with Tom revealing the kidnapping. Subtitles: Brown is absolutely furious. As a once glorious and highly regarded official, he now has absolutely nothing left, having lost both his job and his friends. Not to mention, the kidnapper lead is a cop, rallying rich thugs for this plot. With cops all over the streets, little Kyle is busy buying cotton candy for the kid. Boss warns Kyle, hurry or face consequences. The kidnapper is called to reveal the spot. Yuri, a cop, has excellent anti-surveillance skills, so he uses a voice changer hard for cops to chase. According to the kidnapper's demands, Tom prepares to go in person, with the cops slipping him a tracker. On the kidnapper's side, Yuri sends little Kyle and his brother to fetch the ransom. Little Kyle quietly tells the kid, "Don't worry, we'll have you back home soon." But the police underestimated the robbers. Following Yuri's orders, Tom drove past several roads and reached the leisure center. He goes to the pool drain for a wardrobe key, under watch the whole time, and must dive in fully clothed. If he removes his watch, his son will be ordered to act. Police suspect the kidnappers are tech experts who have police ties. Following the kidnapper's demands, John arrives at the leisure center and jumps into the pool fully clothed. He cuts signals, gets the locker key, and goes to get the contact number. Changes into the clothes prepared by the kidnappers, swaps out the ransom for the new packaging, and finally hops into the car. With that, the cops lose contact and the money box they find is empty. All they can do is comb through and select 4 suspicious vehicles. Jimmy flashes a sinister grin as he's tracking Tom's car, and he switches phones yet again for the call. Why choosing Tom? Jimmy reveals the truth. He knows all about Tom's bribery and that Tom should be behind bars. Tom tends to throw money at problems. So he thought, let's kidnap his son, hoping Tom will play nice for his sake, and his little Kyle and his brother arrive at the spot. Kyle warns he won't pay unless Jimmy releases the kid. Tim rushes to the designated location, and little Kyle is already waiting to grab the ransom per the plan. But he didn't get the drop-off location for the kid, and before he knew it, federal agents surrounded the place. Little Kyle floors it, and Tom quickly follows suit. During the escape, Kyle has to shoot back and accidentally hits a poorly trained rookie cop. The cops prioritize saving lives and immediately order shots fired at little Kyle. The bullets pierce through him, and his brother, Clark, is left with no choice but to retreat in despair. Little Kyle had everything to say, but that bullet has silenced him. The deal falls through, and Tom storms back, taking his anger out on Agent Black, but it's just a way to vent. He's no rival for Black. His wife is very disappointed in the so-called federal agent. Hugging tightly, they know they must devise a plan to save their son. Agents find a clue in the deceased info, little Kai's brother, Clark. Clark, having been incarcerated for a major case, is quite clever and is overwhelmed with guilt about his brother. He thinks to himself that he must quickly find his brother, filled with sadness. This is truly a dire moment. So if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.